Some problems contain all the information that you need in written form, but they're just easier if you take that information and draw a picture. This problem's a good example of that. An average of 50 customers, okay, I'm sure that's an important piece of information, travel between departments A and B each day. Unfortunately, department C is between departments A and B. This is what I mean by draw a picture. Huh? All right. Scanning ahead in this short paragraph, they don't mention any other departments than this A, B, and C. This statement, unfortunately, Department C is located between departments A and B. I want to draw that. Okay, it must look like that. The layout must look like this. And no customers travel between C and departments A and B. Oh, okay. Now, what actually is the question? What is the load distance score for this 3-department layout? It helps us to have the layout in front of us. Now, load distance score, right. For, you say load, there was no load in this problem. Load just means amount of traffic. Notice in this problem, it said an average of 50 customers. Now we have something we can attach that information to. Travel between these 2 departments each day. While, I mean, you don't really have to draw this, but you could. No customers travel from here to here. And no customers travel from here to here. In this particular problem, the number of customers traveling is essentially the load. Load distance means multiply the load times the distance for every possible connection within the layout. Oh, all right, so for this problem, what we would want to do is, now we'll do it formally, but I think that you can see how there's kind of a part of this you could sort of skip as a step. I go, okay, for every possible connection like this one between A and C, the load is 0 times the distance, they're neighbors. So in load distance, that would be a distance of 1. There is the load distance for just that connection right there, versus B and C, nobody travels across that connection. This is another example where the distance is from one to the other, so it's just 1. So 0 times 1. Plus, and you keep accumulating these. The only other one of interest here is right, where those 50 customers were going from here to here, plus 50 times, oh wait a minute, this is a trip, what's the distance of 1, 2? So it would be 50 times 2, right, or 0 plus 0 plus 100. 100 is the load distance score of this layout, which, now that we've calculated the score, we can reflect is rather an unfortunate layout, right? Because apparently the only particular connection where there's a heavy amount of traffic happens to be one that's the longest distance. But there it is.